This song, called The View from Drapchi Prison, was recorded inside a prison cell in Tibet. In it, the Buddhist nuns described the sun appearing from behind the clouds one day, a metaphor for their desire to see an independent Tibet. The release of these secret recordings brought the nuns to the world's attention. They took great risks in recording their songs, but they were determined to show their families that prison had not broken their spirits. Nangawant Sangdro served 17 years in prison.
Usually we cannot keep the recording in prison. We got this chance one time, so we keep this opportunity to record the song. Because those song is very, it's a significant.
Now these exiled nuns travel the world telling their story. Punsog Naidron served 14 years in prison. Like all the nuns, she says she was routinely tortured. The nuns say harsh punishments were doled out to the women if they refused to sing Chinese songs or if they collapsed during heavy manual labour. The nuns say they are concerned by the recent unrest in Tibet, the worst in 2 decades. But they add it comes as no surprise. Nangawant Sangdro says the nuns are familiar with China's tactics.
We feel sad, and it is really terrifying, and we worry about those people because we lived through a crackdown before, so we have those experience and how Chinese government tortured those people.
In early April, the nuns joined other activists at a pro-Tibet rally in London as the Olympic torch travelled through on its way to Beijing. They say the Games are a key opportunity to spotlight China's abuses in Tibet and to call on Beijing to hold talks with the Dalai Lama. The exiled spiritual leader said recently in the United States that his representatives are conducting talks with Chinese officials through private channels. He denies Chinese claims that he has called for Tibet to split from China. He says he is seeking only autonomy for the region. Nangawant Sangdro again.
I think it's not deserved to the China. Because Olympic Games, I believe Olympic Games is hosted in honest country. But in Beijing and in China, they have no any human rights, and they tortured people cruelly, and especially in Tibet.
The nuns are visiting Britain ahead of a visit by the Dalai Lama, who is scheduled to meet with Prime Minister Gordon Brown in May. They say they hope their story and the songs that kept their spirits up through years of imprisonment will inspire others in Britain who support Tibet. Catherine True, VOA News, London.